Hello, Gemini. This is Alex, and I'm here to bring you your general reading for September of 2020. Always remember that readings are timeless. You may click on a reading today and it doesn't resonate, but you click on it the next day or next week, and holy crap, it bullseye. It is exactly your situation. Always remember that energy is fluid. I almost dropped all of my cards. And if I'm referring to you, it could be your person. If you are a cross watcher learning about a Gemini, I could be talking about you as well, and not necessarily your Gemini. All right, Gemini, these are good cards. Look at all these pentacles. I'm telling you guys, you and Virgo, y'all stay paid. You got somebody who's kind of wanting to come in. I feel like your mojo, right? Your passion, your energy is being reignited. I also kind of feel like there's somebody around you who you're curious about, right? Who you're wondering if you should kind of quote-unquote give a shot to. This person feels like they're younger than you. They could be very different from you as well, right? Great. Awesome. 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 Yeah. This person you could work with. Somebody who's around you in your work life and they're a lot younger than you. And I feel like they've been coming around a lot more often. Kind of quote-unquote lingering around you, showing up in weird places, and they've grabbed your attention. They've absolutely grabbed your attention, and I also feel like too there's some interest in there. I also kind of feel like for you, Gemini, you may actually go ahead and give this a shot. And by the way, if you do, there's going to be much emotional fulfillment in this for you. It's a little weird because it's almost like love in unexpected places. And if I can remember, I'm going to name that this video, which is why I just picked up my pen. But yeah, I feel like you're ready for this. I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you've been waiting and you're not necessarily sure what's going to happen, what, you know, maybe with another situation. But it feels like you want to quote-unquote jumpstart this, whatever this is. Jumpstart your love life, jumpstart your work life, jumpstart a passion of yours. But you want it on your terms, right? You absolutely want it on your terms. You're gonna, you know, with this here, I have to look at this Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Because this Death card here, right? Card of Scorpio, and then you got Taurus here, and you got Venus here, right? But in looking, you got Sag here, and the world, I think the world is either Capricorn or Scorpio and Aries, one of them. But I feel like you are going to try to. Angels are saying to me, either you go all in, you nosedive right into whatever this situation is. But I do kind of feel like it is after you trying to talk yourself out of it, you know, several times, right? So let's look at these cards more closely. You have the Page of Wands with the World. Somebody's trying to come into your life. Somebody's trying to start a new cycle with you, Gemini, okay? And at the end of the day, you know, this being the Page of Wands, especially versus the Swords or Pentacles, that basically says to me, you know, this person is kind of coming in a little bit determined, kind of knowing that they want you or knowing what they want from you. Ha ha ha. Right? And yeah, I do kind of feel like you are trying to observe the hell out of them. You're trying to, well, who are you? Where you at? Where you come from? I wasn't expecting you. It's almost like they kind of came in and caught you off guard because you were in a state of, you know, sorry, wrong card. you were in a state of gathering, kind of data collecting, getting your thoughts together. Again, they could have met you while you were like unloading groceries into your car, or, it's almost like they caught you in the middle of something. And it kind of completely threw you off. It threw you off balance. It was like, again, excuse me, who are you? And this kind of says to me, number one, I feel right off the bat that this is universal. This is definitely universal order, right? Not only that, but I do kind of feel like this could be somebody, again, who you've worked with, somebody who's in your immediate circle, who you could be interested in. Maybe you've played around with the thought. Maybe you fantasized a little bit about this person. This also could be somebody who is very well respected, right? I always want to refer to this card as the Bishop, right? But of course, it's the Hierophant. This is the card of Taurus as well. But I do kind of feel like this person is significant to you. There's somebody who could be a boss. It could be an advisor. It could be somebody who you rely on for information. And again, somebody you rely on for information related to work, or something work related or business minded, or, it could be a money manager, an accountant, or, somebody like that who I don't want to use the term dependent, but you rely on them, right? And with the Nine of Pentacles and then also the Scorpio, the Death card, it's almost like out of nowhere, again, this person just kind of showed up, and it's like, who are you? But they came in so, it was almost like they came in so strong, right? But it was really minor, or, it could have been, hey, how you doing? How's your day going? Right? They were very aggressive in that, but it was something very minor, right? So it was almost like a bunch of aggression in a very minor way, right? And you responded out of pure courtesy and respect, but then all of a sudden, you did a 180 and you took notice, like you were going to try to go on. They came in so significantly that, again, it knocked you on your ass, but also at the same time, it kind of changed something inside of you where you immediately took notice of this person. I mean, hell, you could have gotten their name and went home and started Googling and looking them up on Facebook. And not only that, but what it is that you've learned, or that you will learn from this person, is going to impress the crap out of you. Because I feel like whomever this is, they came in like the Page, right? Like, hey, they got your attention immediately and quick. You got a couple of nines out here. So it's almost like they could be very established. They could have a lot of what you want, especially when it comes to money and status and, independence. And, they have their own car, they have their own condo, they have their own business. It's almost like they're very established. And again, it was like, all of a sudden, now you're interested in them. Like, oh, hey, Donald, how you doing? Like, now you know who they are because you done took their name and started Googling them. I'm sorry. Anyway, you have the knight in shining armor of the Knight of Pentacles, and then also the Empress, right? Gemini, they coming, okay. They got their eyes set on you. They got their eyes set on the prize, and they are coming. Not only that, but they think that you're so beautiful, and they want to build with you. They want to grow with you, right? You have the Pentacles here with the Empress, right? That basically says, like, you guys are going to create beautiful things together, okay? One thing that popped in my head, too, was, pregnancy, right? Every time you see the Empress, just by default, hey, watch out for pregnancy. But you have the completion with the Nine of Cups and then also the Seven of Cups, right? I just kind of feel like this is just feeling so good. It came out of nowhere. You were busy taking care of your life and doing other things, and then, working and, just getting your thoughts together. You could have been saving up to buy a car, and you were in the process of buying a car, and then this person's like, oh, hey, right? And they show up, And not only do they show up, but they add value. Hell, they could sell cars themselves, or they can teach you or show you how to get a car for like $5, right? Not only that, but they want to continue this. They want to continue to build and grow in this. And that's going to bring you happiness and joy, because nobody loves their money more than a Gemini or Virgo. Okay? So I do kind of feel like for you, Gemini, yeah, give this a chance. Right? Yeah, it completely took you off guard. I know, especially for Gemini, that's uncomfortable, right? You don't like surprises. You don't like shit just showing up unexpectedly. I get it, okay? But give it a chance, right? Because, you know, this to me is primary energy, and then this is supporting, right? And the primary is freaking awesome with all these dang pentacles and the great cups, right? But in looking at your supporting information, it's like, yeah, this person is going to add value to your world. It could get a little bit uncomfortable because you could be used to being in control, especially if you're an independent female and here they come like, no, it's okay, I'll get that. You're like, what? Right? This is definitely somebody who is interested in a commitment and long-term and being with you. I don't feel like this is somebody who's fly by night, right? We got the Knight of Pentacles here, not the Knight of Wands. The Pentacles is a slow moving knight who's unrelenting. Again, that his eyes is on the prize. He is not going to let up anything distract him, right? This is the card of marriage as well. And it's crazy because whatever it is that you might have been waiting for here, I'm sorry. You're like, who, what happened? Who is that again? What their name is? And, you know, again, this person brings the best out of you. They bring the best out of you. They bring the very essence of who you are out of them. You also could be concerned. I love that under there. I'm always nervous about picking up these cards because I don't know what's under them. But for a lot of you, it's almost like, you know, you could be on cloud 9 with this person. You could go into a heavy fantasy, you know, illusionary type state of mind because they're kind of quote unquote so perfect, you know, to an extent. You know, it could be like, this is the too good to be true card. It's almost like, yeah, he's got a nice this and I love that, and he's got that and I love that, and she's got this and I love, like, you have all of these things about this person that you absolutely love, like, want to be with. And then with the Ace of Cups, boom, your heart is open. Your heart is open, and with the 9 of Cups on top, that just says that this is a great situation for you to open up your heart as well. Now, also, again, with the disclaimer of the Empress and pregnancy, I have to give the disclaimer of the 7 of Cups as well, right? Because this could also represent somebody who has multiple love options, right? So this is something, yes, that in the beginning, especially in the initial stages, you could wonder about, but then kind of learn later on, no, they're dedicated to me. Or this is somebody who you're dating, and while you're dating, yeah, they're dating other people. But as you guys start to progress on, they start to cut everybody off. Okay? So, my lovely Geminis, I hope that helps. If this is your situation, it does resonate, you know what to do. Love you, bye.